Today on Comic Fights, who should direct the new Titans movie? This one's a little different. Each of these guys is actually going to pitch a director to us. They'll have a minute and a half to present their arguments, then 30 seconds to rebut. And at the end of it, I'm going to make a call as to who I think won based solely on their arguments and nothing else. But it doesn't have to end there. You guys can take the fight on into the comments as long as you keep it clean and above the belt. But why don't we get started? All right, one roll of the 20-sided dilator and a call of evens from Ben, and he actually won the roll. He decided he's going to go first. Yep. Ben, are you ready?
I am.
All right, we have a minute and a half on the clock. Ready, set, go.
Okay, so the perfect director for the Teen Titans movie coming into the DC cinematic universe is Tim Burton. And the reason it's Tim Burton is because of 1989 Batman and how fantastic that was. Now I know some people are going to argue that, Tim Burton has lost his edge, what with Batman Returns and everything else that's come after that, like the Sweeney Todd movie and the Dark Shadows movie, and all the crazy Alice in Wonderlands. But guess what? That's where I think he could really shine. And clearly there's going to be some role for Helena Bonham Carter in there, right? Like, she can play like either one of the characters or maybe a woman on the street that's really integral to the Teen Titans. I don't know. She could be someone in someone like Starfire's mom, maybe. I don't know. She's an alien. Should be weird. It could be all dark and gritty and fun and action-packed, and he'll be like, oh, this is great. Oh, and Johnny Depp can have a role. He'll be like the mentor person something. So yeah, like Tim Burton. That's what we should do. We should have Tim Burton direct this, because you want to know why? It'll be entirely different than anything else happening in the DC cinematic universe right now. And that's not necessarily a bad thing.
You have 22 seconds left.
I mean, think about all the great stuff that Tim Burton has done. Edward Scissorhands, for example. Another Johnny Depp movie, of course, but that's just really reinforcing the role that, like, somehow he can work him in and he'll play some integral part where you're just like, really? You're putting Johnny Depp in another movie? But at the same time, you'd be like, I like Johnny Depp as an actor, so, it's coming out all right.
Sal, you now have a minute and a half to present who you think should direct the Titans movie.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Set, go.
Okay, the Teen Titans movie or Titans movie in the DCEU, and we have to make it part of the DCEU, which currently has Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Suicide Squad, and what's coming out is Justice League. And I understand they're trying to kind of soften the edge, make it a little less gritty, make it a little more fun, whimsical. You saw the trailer for Justice League. You're gonna have to go a little bit more soft, a little bit more whimsical, a little more fun in the Teen Titans movie, and to be honest, everyone's kind of looking for that anyway. I think the director you need is Joss Whedon. And while I know that he's kind of used to be a Marvel guy, he's off the Marvel train, he's not doing that anymore. And I think the dude's got the chops. He knows how to manage a ensemble. He knows how to make it have fun. He knows how to show action. He knows how to make a large budget, yet also hugely cast movie work. And of course, he's got some experience with superheroes. I know that he's also faltered. He made like Age of Ultron, and Serenity isn't as great as Firefly and all that, but the fact is, when he's focused on one project, and the first time he's doing that project, he bangs out in a superior product. He makes something really, really awesome and memorable. Everything that we all enjoy from him that he first made, Buffy, Firefly, Avengers 1, they're all iconic and forever and fantastic. I think he could do the same thing with Teen Titans. Make it fun and whimsical and make all the characters interact and make all the action really work, and yet still also be original and whimsy and, once again whimsical, but also kind of quirky and fun. And, they're teenagers, so they're gonna want to interact, and there's gonna be high drama.
You've both presented your arguments. Now it's time for the rebuttals. Ben, you have 30 seconds. Ready?
Yes.
Set, go.
Okay, so Joss Whedon is a fun choice, but at the same time, he's going to take the Teen Titans, he's going to warp them, because he really likes his super-powered female character to really shine, so it's going to be like an uneven side. Granted, if he does that with Raven, I'm really okay with that, because that is the perfect character to make like the most powerful on the team. But again, you're kind of skewing the idea of who is going to be really important on the Teen Titans. They're supposed to be a team. I think Tim Burton can do that. Like, think of Beetlejuice and all that great stuff. They were a team, the two of them.
Okay, you got 30 seconds on the clock, and go.
What? Beetlejuice? All right, first of all, Whedon actually, his predilection for making female superpowered characters really works with the Titans. You're gonna have Raven, you're gonna have Starfire, you're gonna have Donna Troy. It actually might work out to his strengths while it might be inorganic and weird in other places, it really will work for Teen Titans. Also, the dude loves his melodrama. If you love Dr. Horrible sing-along blog, imagine that, but with Teen Titans in it. I think that's gonna be fantastic. Might be the first time you actually want to see a Robin in a movie. I don't know.
All right, we've heard the fights, we've heard the rebuttals, and now it comes time for me to make a call simply on the arguments heard here with no other outside influences, just the words that came out of these two mouths over here. But again, whatever I decide doesn't have to be the last word on it. You guys can keep this going on right down there. Just, be nice. Be cool. But I gotta say, after all of this, sorry, Ben, but I gotta give it to Sal.
Oh, what an upset! This was rigged, clearly.
What the
But when comic fights is rigged from the beginning. I mean, what? Come on.
Yeah. No.
You tried.
Yeah, you gave it a valiant effort.
You did. But I gotta say, when you made a fair argument, Joss Whedon makes a really good first impression.
Thank you. I think it's obvious, but it was also like,
Hey, it's fun.
it'll work. DC could use just an obvious choice for once.
Right?
Really? You don't want it to be, like, weirdly dark?
You know, actually, I think the Tim Burton thing, I would like to see a movie like that anyway.
You didn't bring up Big Fish.
Yeah.
I forgot you did that. I also didn't bring up, oh, shit.
Troy and the Chocolate Factory. Or Planet of the Apes.
Oh. I was thinking, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah. That's very Teen Titans-esque.
Isn't it?
With claymation and
Yeah.
everything.
Just make the entire movie claymation. There you go.
There's an argument to be made for that.
See, if he did it, he would. I don't know what's going on in the current Titans run, but he would do like the Trigon story
Yes.
in a heartbeat,
With like the devil and Raven. Oh, he would love that.
right? And then
We would spend a lot of time in hell.
right, and I
or
think
whatever
Whedon
dimension
would gravitate towards either that story or the Terra story.
Oh yeah, he would do Jews contracts without even asking.
Yeah. So again, you guys did a good job.
Thank you. Yeah, nice
Some
work,
more
Ben.
so than others.
Oh, come on. It's some very valid points. Batman 1989 and, well...
And that's all you have.
But you know what? We look forward to hearing what you guys think. Do you agree with either of them? Do you agree with none of them? Who do you think should direct the Titans? Let us know in the comments down below. Again, be nice to each other. Be excellent to each other. But for Comic Fights, I'm Tiffany.
I'm Sal.
And I'm Ben.
We'll see you next time. Keep fighting.